Think your boyfriend's smiling, so you must be killing it in the dating game? Honey, let's get real. 99% of the time, he's not smiling because he's happy. He's smiling because he wants to end the conversation as fast as possible. I'm about to drop some serious truth bombs today. If you want to stop getting ghosted or dumped and actually learn how men think, hit that follow button right now. Don't come crying to me later when you're single. Let's dive in. There's a specific type of woman men smile at while internally screaming, "I need to get out of here." First, the emotional dumpster. Men get their self-worth from making their partner happy. But if every time you meet, you're just venting about your job, your friends, and how much life sucks, you're draining him. And if he doesn't react the way you want, you get mad or give him the silent treatment. At first, he'll play along because he's trying to be a nice guy. But in his head, he's thinking about going home to play video games. When this piles up, he stops seeing you as a girlfriend and starts seeing you as an emotional burden. That's the scary part. Second, the princess with zero self-awareness. You think you're being cool and reasonable, but your actions say otherwise. You tell him, "Go have fun with your boys," then proceed to blow up his phone with 50 missed calls. You justify it by saying, "It's because I love you so much." Trust me, he finds that terrifying. He'll smile and say, "Sorry, I won't do it again." But his brain is literally setting off sirens that say, "Building a future with this woman is a dead end." You think you won because he smiled? That's exactly when the tragedy starts. Remember, a man isn't afraid of a woman who yells. He's afraid of a woman who smiles while she's already mentally checked out of the relationship. Third, the suspiciously perfect social butterfly. This is a twist men get bored if you're too submissive, but they're terrified if you're a flirt who has too many guy friends. It's fun at first because you're pretty and popular. But when he starts thinking about marriage, his brain freezes. He realizes, if I marry her, I'll spend the rest of my life dealing with her guy friend drama. So, he treats you well on the surface while secretly planning his exit. That's survival instinct. Want a crazy story? I knew this girl gorgeous, great body, but she was a total nightmare. She'd constantly accuse her boyfriend of cheating, checking his phone, checking his wallet. One day, he just tossed her his phone and said, "Go ahead, look, I'm breaking up with you soon anyway, so why bother hiding anything?" She was a total wreck, but he didn't even blink. That's how men do it. They sharpen the knife in silence and then strike once. Scary, right? Fourth, being obsessed with money. You think the guy should pay for everything and buy you expensive gifts, and if he doesn't, you get salty. He'll smile and say, "Sure, I'll pay," but he's already calculating how he can't afford a future with you. When a man stops spending money on you, his heart is already gone. But you're too oblivious to notice. So you just nag him more about why he isn't taking you to fancy places. That's the final nail in the coffin. I hear this all the time. "I treated him so well, but he suddenly changed." But your definition of treating him well is completely self-centered. You force your love language on him while ignoring everything he actually needs. If you don't communicate, you're living with a ticking time bomb. If you want to be loved, stop falling for that fake polite smile. Learn to distinguish between a man who's happy and a man who's just trying to survive the conversation. Stop being a burden. Stop being obsessive. And focus on your own life. That's what's actually attractive. Men chase women who have their own thing going on. That's a fact. So, is your man treating you well, or is he just struggling to tolerate you? If it's the latter, change your attitude now or get ready to cry. If you're reading this and feeling called out, good. That means you're the one who needs to hear this. One last question before I go. Have you ever honestly stopped to think about what he's really times thinking behind that smile? Or have you just been busy dumping your emotions on him? Let me know in the comments. I'll be reading every single one and dropping some more truth bombs. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And let's actually grow up and get better at dating, shall we?